What's up? We're back again here. Tommy here. Another episode of The List. The top 100 comic book covers of all time, according to this Wizard magazine. It's not exactly what I would call official, but something I've been collecting over the years. So, made a comeback. It was a bit of a year layoff type of thing. Had a couple videos posted yesterday. And I've got the bug, man, so I was back out at the Warehouse of Wonders this weekend, just checking out. There's still some cheap ones off this list I needed, and I got pretty lucky yesterday. I found two, this is opinion stuff, so the first one I'm going to show you, I probably wouldn't consider it to be one of the top 100 covers of all time. But it's something to look at. So let's take a peek. So I'm guessing you can guess why this one was on the list. New X-Men. This run was pretty popular run, pretty good run for a lot of reasons. Grant Morrison drawing it, and actually this came out September 01, so that's September 11th, so I don't know if that had something to do with it, but I mean the cover pops. I would consider this more a pick of the times, though. They did this list in 2002. I believe 2002, April 2002, and this came out in September 01. So, if you redid the list, would this be on there? Probably not. But I can see why at the time this would have been one of those hot new books that, popped. So that's the first one I picked up. $3 bin. Nothing too special outside of the cover. Second one, a little more iconic. Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. Once again, I forgot to say what number these were on the list. The New X-Men was, I believe, lower on the list. The New X-Men was number 74. The Dark Knight Returns is a little higher on the list here, number 44. It depends what your criteria is. I know that when they did this, they were looking at just part of it was just single image impact. I use the word impact a lot, and that's by design, because a lot of these, when you see them, that's what they leave, is an impact. So this one is probably one of the ones that should be way higher on the list. When you talk about imitated but not duplicated or whatever, this is one of the most imitated covers in comic history. Maybe the most imitated cover. You look around, keep your eye out for knockoffs of this thing, and they're not hard to find. Frank Miller, Klaus Janson, Lynn Varley. This is the definitive Batman, and this the silhouette and the lightning bolt image was the perfect image to bring in this retooled, more real life tale of Batman, because that's what everyone loves about Batman, is he's as close to what you'd get in real life as you could possibly conceive realistically. If you're gonna have a superhero with no powers that could possibly potentially survive you know, longer than 2 issues, it would be someone like Batman, rich, with a lot of time on his hands, and that's pretty realistic. So as far as that cover goes, I would say this is probably could make easily a bid for the top 10, and probably a bid for top 5 greatest covers of all time, even though it ended up 44th on this one. Because I mean, 44th they've got Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, and 43rd they've got The Coffin. So that kind of speaks for itself. You know, they didn't know what was going to come in the future, so you can't knock them for something they did in 2002. So there'd be a lot more newer stuff on this list, but you got to take it with a grain of salt. And I've said that all along. Some of these ones that find themselves down, you know, Fantastic Four #1 at 79. I mean, I don't know about you, but as far as iconic comic book covers go, that's right up there too. So, anyways, not to beat a dead horse, but there's your Batman. Dark Knight Returns. It's actually a second print. I've been holding out for a first print. That's why I don't have a copy, because I've been holding out for a first print. But this is like really good shape second print. So for $15, I thought we'll grab it. So that knocks another couple off this list. I may only need 10 or 11 books off this list now. If you count the ones that I have homages for, like Marvel #1, for example. I don't have that, but I've knocked it off the list because I have a decent homage cover for it. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think about some of these. I'd like to hear actually some of the covers that maybe from 2002 on that wouldn't have even been invented yet, that you guys think might be worthy of top 100 all-time status. I mean, you do have a lot. There are some duds on this list, but it's also a very tight list. Like there's a lot of great covers on this list. So while there is room for change, you know, I'd like to hear what you guys think about some of the new stuff as well. So we'll talk at you later.